Parking strips, commonly known as hell strips, are one of those tough areas that homeowners always have a challenge with. You can see one right here that's beautiful in Lindsay Berman. My buddy, how are you? Good to see you.
Great to see you, Mallory.
Listen, Lindsay's from Regional Water Providers Consortium, and you know, it's really, first of all, really good to see that somebody who actually is in the business of, conservation actually does it. This is really cool.
Thanks.
Lindsay, this is a huge project for you, right? Tell us a little bit about it.
You know, it looks bigger than it was, really. I had to take it out an oil tank, which really kind of prompted me.
That was the big project.
Exactly, that was the big one. This was all grass and never really did very well. And so it was a great opportunity for me to change the landscape and do it in a way that I could keep it easy and low water use, which is what I was after.
You have chosen low consumption plants.
Right.
And I congratulate you, number one, on your choice of plant material, because you've got color, color, color. And the other thing is just, it blends so well with what you've done before up in your landscape up above. It really, really nice.
Oh, thank you. It's been fun. People get afraid to, do something a little bit different, and this was a great opportunity to basically change, again, some turf that didn't look good and bring in some color and texture.
You really did well. Let's talk about just a few of the plants,
okay.
Of course. All right. Well, first of all, kind of a center point is the Lagerstroemeria, or commonly called crepe myrtle plant. You can see, I love its new foliage,
I do
don't
too.
you?
It's great.
And then in late summer, it just splashes with its plume.
It does. It has a really nice pink flower, and right now you get the little burgundy tones in the leaf,
really
which
nice.
kind of ties in with the other colors.
It really does. Now down below, I think this is dragon's blood sedum, which is just a great plant, low consumption, of course. But I like the tones in it too, the colors of the blooms, the foliage.
It's fantastic. You get the greens and you get the burgundies, and it's very prolific. I don't have to do anything to it, and it's easy to transfer. So, at different parts you can move it, and it just adapts quite nicely.
It really does. Spanish lavender right back here. You can see, I love these little guys. They look like little pineapples, don't they?
They do.
I always like that. I just really like it, but a great combination of color. And right behind that, of course, I think that's donkey's tail euphorbia.
That's the euphorbia, yes.
Commonly
I'm
called
not
that.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Well, we know it's a euphorbia anyway. We'll just go with donkey's tail. It looks kind of like that, doesn't it?
It does. I like it.
You've chosen a couple of grasses back there. Tell us about those.
Bloodgrass over here with the burgundy leaf that's just starting to come out now, and pheasant grass right behind it.
Right,
So,
really dainty, really pretty, lacy
It really
grass.
is, and the bloodgrass also does really well here. It just gets really big. So, everything has taken off just really nicely without having to do hardly anything.
Now how old is this plant?
2 years old.
So this is 2 years. So really, people ought not to be too afraid of getting into this project and really making a low consumption water. It just makes good sense to be good stewards.
It does. People ask me in the neighborhood how often I'm watering, and I don't ever
And
have
you
to
don't.
water. It's been
Look at
wonderful. The other really neat thing about this is if you don't like a plant, and I have planted some that just didn't work as well, or the colors didn't, you can always move it and change it.
You're giving it
Right. Put it somewhere else.
It's a little dead, but you can have it anyway, right? No.
Not that mean, but.
But this is such a great example,
Thanks. It's
and
been
I
fun.
think the message here is that you can do it. Anybody can do this, right?
Anybody can do it. It's, the one message there, one lesson I got out of this whole experience is it's easy. It doesn't cost a lot of money. Most of these plants, all of them, as a matter of fact, I bought as really small, little tiny starters. And I don't have to water it. So
Boy,
it's been great.
What a combination.
Thanks.
Lindsay, thank you so much for sharing this. Listen, you can do it too. And Regional Water Providers Consortium, they have a great website. We'll get that up on the...
Yeah, www.conserveh2o.org.
All the information you ever want to need right there. Hey,
it's right
thanks.
there. Hey, Mallory,
Good to see you.